Shall we start by introducing ourselves?
Yeah.
John.
Hello, I'm John Jones, Director Landscape Partners and ex-Bangor graduate, 1980 maths.
1980, quite a long time ago now, John.
Yeah, I'm old. I'm
I know
ancient.
well, you don't look it.
Thank you.
may I say. You don't look it. So, John, very successful Bangor alumnus, partner at Landscape Partners, as we've heard. My name's Bill Hilton. You might recognise my voice. I've done various bits and pieces for Kess before. I am a freelance copywriter and communications consultant, and I do lots of other things, including quite a few things for Bangor University. John?
I get this question asked quite a lot from people. I guess the key thing is what are you selling and who's buying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the fundamental question. It always comes down to economics. You can have the best idea in the world, you can have the most original idea in the world, unless somebody's buying your services, it doesn't really matter. So starting a business, what are you doing it for? Why are you setting up a business? Is it for economic reasons? Is it for not-for-profit reasons? But at the end of the day, somebody has to really buy or transact your services.
Right. So first off, it's about who is my customer?
Yes.
Before even what am I selling them? It's who is the customer?
Well, what is the service? What is the product you're selling? Are you providing a service? Are you providing software? Are you providing, I don't know, old people's home care services? The key thing is, what is it you're selling and who is buying those services?
Yeah, quite. And I see so many businesses where there's a business idea, and often, and see if you agree with me here, often it's businesses started by quite technically minded people, and they're very, very focused on the product or the service. And because of that, they don't think about the customer. They have this sort of build it and they will come mentality. I'll build this amazing electronic mousetrap or whatever, and they lose sight of the customer.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, who's the buyer, who's the seller? The other thing I think that people forget is it's not about a business plan. The first thing people say is, oh, I've got to write a business plan. The business plan is a good place to start. When it normally hits contact with the real world, it totally goes wrong in the first day. I've set up a couple of businesses in my time, and the key issue is that what we didn't realise is it just takes longer to get going than we'd ever thought. We had the great business plan, it was reviewed, we had the Excel spreadsheets, we refined, micromanaged the finances. What we didn't realise is it takes longer to sell, to set up and to sell the services than we ever planned for.
Sure.
So all the things that go into it, project planning, cash flow, all takes a little bit longer than you plan.
Absolutely. And I mean, to build on that, one thing that I've really learned is that success never quite looks like what you expect it to look like. So when you get into the business of running the business and doing the day-to-day stuff, opportunities will come up. Something you thought was going to be brilliant won't be so brilliant, but something else will really take off. So often I think the people who do well in business are the people who will seize those opportunities, who won't be so rigid about sticking to their plan.
Absolutely. Flexibility, Bill, is key. I've had a couple of friends who have been in business who started off doing something, they went down this route, they went to route A, route B. Actually, what they ended up was route C, because there was a bit of experimentation, it didn't work quite as successful or didn't quite work in the way they anticipated originally. What they worked out is C is selling, C, product C or service C is selling, therefore let's concentrate on, let's get some money in. In the real world, there isn't an infinite amount of money. There's nobody, it's your money. Mostly when you set up a new business, it's your money or your friend's money or your parents' money. It's your money you're spending. Spend it wisely. So when you can get money in, that gives you time to develop the product or the service and ensure that what you actually are selling gets sold and actually starts to make money. That's the key to get a successful business going.